Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning into my new channel, Back to New. It's a restoration of furniture, something I'm new at, so I'm not that good with the camera work just yet, but just stay tuned. I think you'll like the results. This is kind of simple, and you may see more than just restoration of furniture. You may see a physical restoration. As you can see my body there, probably need to lose a couple pounds. Anyway, let's get to the video. Looks like a 1970s MCM end table there. So what I have to do is, of course, take a look at it. I've already put some of the putty and all those things to fill in the holes. So I worked on that before I actually started the video, but as you can see, now what I'm doing, of course, is I'm gonna take this thing apart all the way down. I'm gonna break it down, take the legs off. I think I got a nice little treat at the end. I was going one direction and decided to change the direction midway through. I'll show you in a little bit. But now I'm trying to show you guys the legs. They're brown. It's gonna take a whole lot of work. Let me fast forward through it a little bit. I know y'all don't want to see all this stuff. All right, so I'm using an 80 grit to get down and dirty on this. I wasn't real sure how I want to do it. Did I want to get beneath that top portion off? And I figured I was just gonna do mostly painting. So I used the 80 grit. I got down just so I can get a good scuff. Now, remember, I usually use a flat surface. I know y'all see me doing this on this rock, but I got lazy today. Didn't really feel like going and taking all my flat surface stuff on the side of the house where I normally do things. So I just did it this way for the sake of the video. Done with that. Now I'm cleaning all this stuff up, trying to get really good and clean, take away some of that grease. I've already cleaned it once. This will be my second time cleaning it. And I'm putting it back there. It's a simple green. I think simple green is probably the best. Plus I go to my local Habitat for Humanity store and it's kind of cheap. Now what I'm doing right here is I'm showing you that I got this at Home Depot for 50 cents. And this is actually just my primer. The primer with paint. I was gonna paint it white originally, but I changed my mind midway and you'll see that here in just a little bit. So this was just a really good primer that actually kind of turned everything white and made it a little bit more neutral. Plus I think at this point I probably already knew what I was gonna have to do. Well, actually maybe I didn't, I don't know. Let's fast forward a little bit and let you guys just watch a little bit of paint. So I'm giving it a little scuff sand because I got to put a couple more coats on there. I'm not sure which coat this is. I think I did 3 in total. But now what I was saying, the big reveal, eventually at first I decided to stain that wood piece on the side, but it didn't work. I stained it and it didn't come out like I expected. This didn't come out quite the way I expected. I'm gonna have to think of something else. So I had to switch gears and use a little black paint. Follow me. Instead of white and a stain look, I changed my mind and went with more of a gray and a black look. Now, before y'all start sending me notes, this is my first video. I know all kind of laws have been broken. Plan B. Since plan A didn't work, I was gonna go with like this white top with this nice looking stain all wrapped around it. It didn't work out like I thought it was gonna work out. So what I had to do was I made my own color. It's kind of a dark gray. In addition to that, I also painted some stuff black. These here you see, I'm gonna have to clean these in just a moment. And then I'm gonna sand them down pretty good. And these two will be black legs. So stay tuned. Now, this is definitely a family channel, so pardon me for the way I cleaned this particular piece here. It was not on purpose, I promise you. And so now, won't happen again. I gotta sand them with 180 grit. So now I'm priming again, and this particular time I have a different kind of primer. Although the legs will be black, I had some brown primer. I've used this once before, and I've decided to use it again because it sticks and it shines so well. It's really, really nice. It's really, really sturdy. Well, the paint is, not so much me. Another scuffing, as you know, trying to get deep in there and allow that paint to really stick and hold on. So I just remember from watching all of you other people and some of my favorite to continue to really scuff and really clean it really well. Now, as you can see, there's a darker gray, and that gray looks so amazing to me. I enjoyed it. Came out just right. I mixed it together myself. The scary part about that is I never mix enough. This is not my first hurrah on making paint, just making a video. And I've learned in the past, I have to make more paint. So I never make enough. And so sometimes I'll get just done and maybe I have to go back and do some touch-ups, but I don't have enough paint. So for all of you out there who are actually trying to do some paint restoration, if you create your own paint, be sure to make plenty. Have enough for another project. But anyway, here's the before